Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's your boy Crooks the Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And today we're getting back to my roots, which is my Cub Swanson pick. Now, for those of you guys that are newer to the channel that have just gotten into my content, I'm known for having the best Cub Swanson in UFC 4. If you guys don't believe me, you guys can ask around. Romero, Marshall Mind, Prioxis, anybody and everybody knows that I have the best Cub Swanson in UFC 4. So here we're taking on Beans and Mustard in the first fight. He has Jose Aldo. Now the first thing you guys see me do is I switch to Southpaw because Jose Aldo is known for having the best kicks in featherweight and in bantamweight. So if he's going to kick my leg, I'd rather him kick my right leg so that way I can switch into orthodox, which is my preferred stance, than to make me have to switch into my southpaw stance where I really don't want to be at. But so far so good. We're closing the distance. We're trying to punish those kicks like we did right there with a good three-piece. Drop him. Try to hit him with a couple good knees. And we will be grappling with Cub as well. I'm not just gonna stand up with him like I normally would in all the other videos. So here he catches our foot. He's gonna hit the turning takedown. And we're gonna get in our first grappling scenario here on the video. But Cub Swanson does have good jiu-jitsu off of his back as we hit the half guard sweep. I want to get him to full guard when I can. We just need to avoid the heavy ground and pound strikes of Jose Aldo. Excuse me. So you see we're jockeying for GA here. We finally do get him in full guard. Now, as you guys can see, Cub Swanson does have rubber guard. So we can potentially go for that, but he knows that, so he wisely gets back to the half guard. But we get him back to our full guard. And we're going to go for rubber guard right here. Let's see if he goes with the posture up. He doesn't. Very smart, savvy move. Then we get him back in rubber guard. We're thinking he's going to go for the side, but he goes for the stack guard. Very, very smart move to set that up off of the first rubber guard transition that he did go to. We're able to get him on with feet on the hips, and then we kick ourselves back up. Watch out for the kick. Hit him with a good job body hook. Now, in this matchup, we're really going to be just trying to close the distance and playing a very, very dangerous game with Cub. I wouldn't recommend it if you're not comfortable playing inside the pocket to use Cub Swanson in this way. You can use his kicks and fight kind of on the outside, but I like to take a lot of risks. So we're going to try to make this fight an in the pocket fight. We do catch his kick right there. We do hit him with a good hook, but he hit us with a flying knee. So far, so good. We did get a rock earlier in this round. So this round is ours for the taking as long as we don't do anything dumb. And we've been landing pretty consistently. I switched back to southpaw just to give him that different look. Hits us with two good knees right there. Fakes that takedown, which I see a lot of players are starting to do in ranked. He's trying to keep us up against the fence. He tries to drag us down right there, but we deny it. And that's going to be the end of the first round. Very, very solid first round. I felt very good coming into this second round. That I had a good read for what this guy was really trying to do to me. But he could change up the game plan, so we're going to be aware of that here. In the second round, he starts off with a good teep kick into a nice jab. You see that he's starting to stand in the middle of the octagon a little bit more, which isn't what he was doing in that first round. So here we're just trying to close that distance, trying to catch him with a good front kick as he's trying to enter the pocket. There's a jumping, spinning back kick to the body. He catches the foot again. He's going to go for the turning takedown again. Very, very smart stuff if your opponent is really tagging you up on the feet like we are him. So we get the sprawl position. We're going to go for side control, and we're able to get it successfully. Now, like I said, we are going to be grappling, so I'm not just going to get back to my feet. We deny that sprawl position. We're punishing that body of Jose Aldo because Jose does not have very good stamina in real life. So we're just going to test that out here in the game as well. As you can see, he has low stamina. So we're just going to chip away at the head and body health while we're in side control. He's able to hit the sprawl position. We're going to punch that body once and immediately get up because we don't want to get pushed up against the cage. But we clinch him up to circle him back into the cage so that way we have better cage position here. Hit him with a good knee to the body. But we let him off the hook just because we have him really right where we want him. There's that nice spinning back kick to the body that gains him a little bit of room. So we're double jabbing, good switch kick on the move. So now I see he's starting to find his rhythm a little bit more with that spinning back kick. So we need to either minor step it or just block it. So right there, we both get hit with a nice little knockdown. So he's starting to go down to the body of Cub just a little bit more. And coming from the best Cub player in the world, you cannot take body damage with Cub Swanson. Let me tell you that. I learned that from playing Prioxis so many damn times. He only has an 88 body health. And sometimes if you get hit 3 or 4 times there, it makes it seem like you have a 60 body health. So we can't be eating too much of those. So you see he's going with the body hooks. He's trying to work the body a little bit more. So we're trying to return the favor. There's a couple more good body shots. Just trying to hit the teep kick to the body. So we leg kick him. Hit him with a good slip straight. We miss on the double body shots, but he's landing some nice leg kicks. But you can see he's in southpaw. Now, Jose Aldo only has a 90 switch stance. So we really want him to stay in southpaw and not just continually kick his leg so that way he switches back into orthodox. So we're going to stop trying to really leg kick him and really go for the body. But now he switches back into orthodox, so now we can kind of work those legs again. We're double jabbing to close the distance. Nice leg kick right there by him. This is why we switched into southpaw. We catch him with a good 2-piece, hurt him. Ripping down to the body. Then to the body again as the second round ends. Now, he did have a better second round than he did the first, but you know what? We still got some good damage in. We still won the round based off of that knock or that rock that we did get. So we're just going to try to build on the damage that we already have. You see me standing in orthodox. We counter the leg kick right there nicely with an overhand. That's something that I'm also known to do. So now we're ripping to the body, then going back up to the head. Catch him with a good 2-piece right there. Have him up against the fence, and that's going to be it. We're able to get the dub with Cub. I'm telling y'all. And over Jose Aldo, one of the best fighters in featherweight. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the second fight that we do have for you guys here on the video. Now here we are, guys. We are in the second fight, and we are taking on Burberry P and Calvin Kattar. Now, this matchup, honestly, for me is a harder matchup for me than Jose Aldo, just because Calvin Kattar has very, very good boxing. His footwork is very, very nice. He has a nice switch kick as well. So we're gonna, this matchup's not gonna be easy. And as you can see, Burberry has some really, really tricky calf kicks. This is what I noticed throughout this fight. He jabs and then moves away with the calf kick, so the animation just seems a little bit quicker than if you throw it out normally. So we're in orthodox, so I knew immediately as he's throwing these calf kicks, I'm going to have to either calf kick him back or I'm going to have to put the pressure on him to really be able to win this fight. So you see he's popping out those nice jabs with Calvin Kattar. There's a good knee as we leg kicked him. We're trying to block those calf kicks, but they're very, very quick. So we switch into southpaw, so that way if we do get leg kicked too much, we can switch back to orthodox. We're trying to close the distance, but this guy's moving off very, very nicely laterally. He's not just going back and forth. He's moving off laterally, trying to crack off those good leg kicks. So now we're just trying to take our time, but we're trying to get that damage in early. We need to make him respect us on the feet. But he's throwing off these really, really nice calf kicks that are starting to chip away at our leg health. And those are going to potentially set up head kicks as well. So it's a very, very solid game plan to have if you're a leg kicker. So he's feinting off those leg kicks. We catch him with a good 1-2. We're closing the distance. We're trying to time out a good solid combination, as well as working his legs back when we can. Good 3-piece right there by us. Starting to land on him a little bit more, but he is getting those leg kicks in still. Now this could be one of the toughest fights to have in UFC 4. Somebody that's just constantly on the retreat and that is only stopping to really throw stationary combinations. It's very, very difficult to combat this kind of style unless you're super patient. So we're trying to be patient, but trying to mix in the aggression as well, because Calvin Kattar is the longer fighter, so we can't just play from the outside. So he's landing a lot of good strikes. The head health stats are looking good. The body health stats are looking good, but the leg health stats aren't looking the best on us so far. So you see, he's just throwing a lot of two-piece combinations. So there's minimal risk of us countering him or landing a big counter. And he's moving off while he's throwing these calf kicks. So it could be a very, very annoying play style to play against. But we're just trying to take our time, trying to get the damage in as when it's presented to us. Trying to chop him up against the fence like we are right here. But then he immediately circles off. We hit him with a good block-breaking combination right there. The Wombo combo, as we like to call it in UFC 3. Nice slip straight right there. Gets him the damage as the first round ends. He did a lot of damage to my legs in the first round. We did get that rock, but he got it back. So it could have been his round. I'm not going to lie. Could have really went either way. So we need to do something definitive to get some nice solid damage off on him here in the second round. But we're not off to a good start as he's landing some good strikes. I really like the way that this guy is playing. Even though it's an annoying play style to go against, it's very, very effective. So I got to give him props for sticking to his game plan and really just chipping away at the leg health. We were able to check that one. We're double jabbing to close the distance. And because he's moving laterally, he's kind of circling right into the body hooks. So we're going to potentially be able to hit him with those as we get a nice leg kick rock right there. So maybe that'll cause him to either switch stance or maybe stop leg kicking us in general. But he's still going with the nice calf kicks. But now he's throwing it with the rear leg. So we could potentially get damage on that as well. Try to go with the front kick, but he hit a nice calf kick to cancel out the animation. Good block breaking combination, and he's instantly on the retreat again. So here we're just kind of exchanging shots into each other's blocks. But we're looking for one another to make a mistake. Whoever makes a mistake is going to get the damage. So right there, we kind of made him make a mistake, but not one that we could really capitalize on too heavy. We're still applying that pressure, ripping down to the body. We're just throwing 2-3 punch combinations. We're not trying to overextend and get caught with something too heavy. Using that jab to close the distance because he's not really moving his head off too much. There's the front kick. And like I said, he was setting up that front kick with those calf kicks. So now he's starting to mix it up because he realizes that we're checking. So we're just taking our time. Hit him with a nice spin kick to the head just to give him a different look. Just in case he does try to start slipping off. Double jabbing. Our leg health is in shambles. So we need to do something here to gain his respect to stop throwing those calf kicks. So we're trying to apply that pressure. Still popping off the calf kicks. He's trying to time out knees now because he realizes that we're ripping down to the body. Catch him with a good body shot. Hit him with a good 3-piece right there that ended in our own calf kick. Nice 2-piece to the head into a good solid knee. Hit him with a good 3-piece in return. Now both of us are really in trouble in terms of our health stats. My leg health, but I know his head health has to be in trouble too as he gets a rock on the other leg. Now this isn't looking too good for us, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, it's not looking good. Both of the legs are just jacked up. We need to do something to get damage off. So we're trying to close that distance just to bombard him with shots. Catch him with a good block breaking combination and knock him down as the second round ends. It's looking real shifty right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking real shifty because those legs are donezo. They're starting to look like Uriah Faber's legs against Jose Aldo. We need to do something. We need to try to crowd him with shots. So we're crowding that block, starting the block break, catch him with a good uppercut right there. Applying massive pressure here. Crack him with a good 3-piece and get the job done early in that third round. We needed that. We needed to just bite down on the mouthpiece and get the job done. We were able to do so successfully with Calvin Kattar. But that's the last fight that I do have for you guys here on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. And feel free to drop a comment in the comment section as well. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, and I will see you guys in the next one.